Welcome back, everybody. Here we go again. See where we are. Need a barrel. I need some rags, that's for sure. Hi Ryan, how are you? Mag of 308. We've got any spare 308. Yes. Don't need to take it with me because I've got a shed loads of 308. So what we got? We got Altar, we got Green Mountain. Got a few stuff in there. Fishing. Various bits and pieces. Strange silencers and scopes. And tools. Okay. Do need to eat before I go out. Gonna have food can if I really don't have to. Right, let's go and search for some food. That makes some sense. And we've got some stuff in there, haven't we? Was just watching you and Chuckles run and I got nervous because you ran within feet of my stash. Wow. But that's DAYZ, isn't it? You can often pass by things and not see them. Times I watch players and they're right next to each other. I don't really want it, but I don't want anyone else to have it. Drop it off before we go. I need water. So we need to remove any RV markers we've got. We don't have. We just got home on here. Maybe I'll go down to Biathlon. Go up over the top, go to my old house, and then down to Biathlon and search that. That sort of makes some sense. Maybe try press her at a push. Okay. I know you're hungry, mate. Yeah, we've got our little base down there. Yeah, Chocolates and I aren't on all the time, so it made sense for us to work together. Occasionally, maybe once every 2 weeks, maybe we'll get game together. The rest of the time we can work independently out of there. And it means that if I'm doing an event, I can drop my gear off there, do the event wearing freshy gear, and then go back afterwards and carry on. So that's quite nice. The little base now, my full intention is by the end of Wipe it to be a massive base. Because I like base building. I have a plan. But for now I need food. Because you always need food. And sleep, obviously. Because I seem to always need food and sleep. Don't need a head torch though. Yeah, definitely need a base if you're going to do events. Not fair for you to keep restarting. But I wanted to get it conventionally. I needed to build it. I didn't think it was fair just to admin myself in a base. And I'm not going to be able to do events all the time on the server just from the very nature of work and in real life shit going down. But when I have the opportunity to, I will. Oh, come on, Gatey. You can step onto it, you can step off it. Right, we need to lie up somewhere, eat, and then catch some sleep. But I'm really enjoying the server. I think it's probably, well, it is my best rendition of a server yet. It's hard enough. Hi, Restless. It's a challenge, but it's not impossible. Just you have to keep fucking plugging away. And it's a hard plug away, though. You know, it's not run here, gear up, run home, drop stuff off. It's a die, gear up, slowly make your way back, eating and drinking as you go, gearing up until eventually you get home, and then work out that you need loads of stuff that you don't have. We at one point this morning we had 21 people watching in my time when I was running with Chuckles. But I did 6 hours. I did from 5 a.m. UK to just after 11, which is my best time to stream. Sunday mornings, early hours, brilliant for me. Always is. Always do a really well stream. And I got 5 subs as well, which is amazing. Best time to stream for me is Sunday mornings. I pick up the US marketplace. There's nobody from the EU or UK really awake or ready to go. So it's a choice for English speaking streaming in YouTube. There's very little. I had a Gurmit in my scope earlier. Thought he was following me. You should have taken the shot. You should have taken the shot. Imagine the gear that he would have had. Plus he was a walking fishing kit. You know what I'm like. Take the shot. Take the shot. The other things being hard to find, it makes finding anything seem like a huge reward. Yes. And that's the thing, but I don't want it to be impossible. It's a really hard balance to get. And it's not impossible. It's just as you say, when you find a tin of food on a zombie, or you pick up a weapon platform, or you get a box of ammo, or you find some nails, you're like, that's the reward, I'm doing well, rather than it just being all the time. It makes a server far more rewarding for just the little things. Now I want to find a barrel, not because I need it for storage, but I want to be able to cook in it. Yeah, you're different than me, Restless. You're different than me. But each to their own, isn't it? You know, I let you live that week. Might have made you run around with just your sneakers on, but still, I let you live. That will do. I've had some sleep. So that needs filling. That needs filling. I need some food for base. And we need a barrel to cook in. Yeah. Because we've been sleeping, we've got access to mushrooms. I don't look really fit for this. Everything is dead. Like ruined, 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 badly damaged, ruined. Glad to have you on the server, Ryan. It's a unique one. I think it works quite well, but I would. But it's you players that play it that matters. As long as players are playing and enjoying it, that's what matters. And we're getting more. We've got less play. We're getting players on for longer on here, but we've not got up to the magical 10 plus that we managed once on the last wipe. But that's life. But the fact that players are coming on and playing it more often tells me what I need to know. Now we could do with a bear, because a bear is an unlimited supply, not unlimited, a massive supply of sewing kits and potentially gun cleaning kits. Now we could go fishing. I've got a bit of rope on me. We don't need to. I think pushing into biathlon makes some sense. Yes, very much so. We need an electronic repair kit, so I've got a hunting scope at base, but it's no use at all to man nor beast in its current form. I had lots of fun last winter on Cherno and Deer Isle. Excellent. And I think you'll enjoy this version of Cherno. I wonder. Now the angle's not right. If you could get up there with an angle just right, imagine the stats you could put up there. Or just using it for sniping people. Hi DNA. I'm not a fan of the crossbow. Many are. I'm not one of them. I don't think it's powerful enough against players, and it's too big to carry around for use against Zeds. If it's all you've got, fine. What the fuck was that? So I picked up the sledgehammer, not because I want to use a sledgehammer for anything other than potentially rocks, because we could use that for base for building a fire. They're worth having. Chuckles is forever eating rubbish. Don't need. We need rags for base for first aid kit. We'll take an ice axe. We'll always take tetra. Hungry again. Not surprising. I've not eaten a lot really. Nails or code locks. What we need. Not going to search every car. Garages, certainly. Time to go home. Unfortunate. Good place for a base. We didn't get any water, but code lock, massive. Sledgehammer, massive. Even dress shoes are pretty big on this server. Happy with that. Get this home. You can then do a water run. Arguably, I could do a stone run. Do you do much base building? I love base building. It's one of my favourite parts of DayZ. So for me, it's all about base building. And raiding. That's the bit I enjoy the most is the challenge of building a good base. So yeah, so for me, I do. But on this server, the stuff's so rare that base building is not easy, which is good. So finding a code lock's massive. Getting a code lock home, awesome. I'm off now. Have a good stream, Goblin. Thanks, Restless. Thanks for being here. Always appreciated. For others, Restless being one of them, won't mind me saying, doesn't base build. Enjoys exploring location to location, carrying what he can, having an adventure. For me, the adventure is base building, building supplies. Others, it's a mixture of both. Thanks, Restless. So it's each to their own. That's probably why I love DayZ. It's a different thing to every player, and every player enjoys that their way. Some people just want to hunt people down and kill them, and that's fine. Others want to do a bit more role-playing, so they bump into players and have a chat to them and trade and do all that shit. Me? Nah. Me, I'll find resources and base build. But each to their own. Each to their own. As long as people enjoying the game, playing the way they play, that's all that really matters, isn't it? You know, I can't stand roleplay servers, a heavy roleplay. A lot of people love them. I hate third-person servers. A lot of people love them. Hi, Willie. It's been a while, hasn't it, mate? It's been a while. How are you? And don't be sorry. Never be sorry. I'm streaming less now because I'm busy in real life. So when I do stream, I tend to stream slightly longer. I did 6 hours this morning. I hooked up my PC yesterday and just for it not to send out any signal. That the first time you've done that? You have left it a while before setting it up. Okay. You've got a bit more time now. You have got it plugged into the graphics card, the monitor cable, and not the back of the motherboard, haven't you? I'm sure you have. But it is a mistake some people make. They plug it in on the back of the top of the motherboard and not onto the graphics card itself. Especially if they're new to PC. I'm a PvE kind of girl. Never found enough tools for chopping wood, etc. I'm pure PvE. Yeah, and each to their own. You know, I'm not a PvE fan, but people love it and play it massively all the time. There we go. Right then. Drop off this code lock. And the empty tins, because they can turn into fishing hooks. Clothing. Some small amount of meds. Spare pair of shoes. New scope. I say new, it'll be buggered. Bit of shotgun ammo. We'll keep that on us for fishing, and we probably need to keep that on us because once our blood's back up, we need to get some stones in. 4060 Ti, display port, and HDMI cable, and nothing. Okay, have you opened up the case and made sure the 4060 Ti hasn't come loose? And make sure the power is running into it fine. I need to find some rocks. We need to look at Operation Fireplace soon. Someone's been here. Got that, that's useful. Need rocks. Then I can't help Willie, unfortunately. That's all the sort of stuff that you can do just by telling someone what to do. But if they've done it all, speak to the people you bought it from. Look at your motherboard manual, see what that red light, what the error is for that red light. Your computer should have a manual for the motherboard. If it hasn't, look up the motherboard on Google and say single red light error code and see what the error code is. Might be CPU, might be RAM. Every motherboard's different, unfortunately. We need stones, because stones mean we can have a fireplace. And a fireplace means that we can keep warm and cook. And that's fine. So just look at your motherboard manual, find the error codes, and look it up. And it'll tell you what's wrong. And if you don't have a motherboard manual, then search for your motherboard on Google, and with like put, in my case, Gigabyte Aurorus Elite space red LED error code is what I would search for. Again, every motherboard's different. I'm dropping it off tomorrow. I gave a lot of money to let them fix it. Okay. Well, hopefully it gets fixed then soon, mate. Right then, we need rocks. Rocks, rocks, rocks. Doesn't help that I'm seeing in black and white. And we've got long grass mod, so don't need a welding mask. We are there. There are rocks there. Okay. Okay. Use you up, mate, getting rocks, no doubt. Five of us on. Okay. Maybe about that angle. Trying to get the angle right to get to the rocks is proving to be a challenge. I bet you were. I'd have been mad as well. Out of food again. Oh, it is so annoying. Rocks at last. How many can I fit in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, maybe? Maybe less than 8. And one more. And that cow. You can find it. We need to eat. think it's that way. Did you play on console? What would be the reason for change over? I've never played on console. I've come direct from... I've always been a PC gamer. I have owned consoles. For me personally, I can't use a controller. And I like modded servers and all the extras. And all those little extras. You know, my base building mod is not vanilla. Things like this, which is hardcore survival, with added mods to help, are things that you can't do in to this level in console, which is a shame, but that's how it is. I think the game's fine on console, it's just a different game on PC. Especially if you go to modded servers and get away from vanilla. Where is this fucking cow? Come on, Mr. Cow. We need some food. We need to be able to carry a cow, and that's using up too many calories now. Very much so. Eating's a problem, drinking less so, sleeping with an empty stomach doesn't work anymore. So we've got to find food. Which is why we're chasing this cow down. There'll be apples in here, or pears, or plums. We only need one to keep us going. Where are you, Mr. Cow? The goblin's feeling hungry. There you are. You were right here. There you go. You're all right. I realise I'm fighting against the clock here. But there's so much stuff here that's useful. I only have to cook and eat one piece of meat, and we can move on then. Get home and do the rest. You bitch. If I don't get warm quickly, I'll be dead. Blood's going up a little bit. Need to get warm. And now it's just fingers crossed mode. Either the game will win or I'll win. And if the game wins, the game wins. Heat's going up, which is good. Way to get a quick boost to health is to sleep. Not anymore, it's not. It used to be. Okay. Which case? Have them in just the heat. Keep them for gun cleaning kits. Go home. Need to get my health up. Otherwise a tap from a zombie will kill me. All right then, we're still alive. Just. Need 1 bar on the health bar. That's all I need. We've got pepper at home. We don't have any multi-bits, unfortunately. Can't risk moving anywhere while we're still flashing. For certain. It would be suicide. Come on, blood. Come back. Go to that. That ruined. That's ruined now. Okay. Bin that off. Put that there. What? Hi, Mark. I think you're bugged and need to relog. Seriously? Okay. It'll probably kill me. Me, 'tis but a scratch. Oh, yeah, don't I know it? Okay, we'll give it a go. See what happens. I can't kill you. I'm not in the server, as that would get banned. I wish my character did look that good. And a crash. Bloody GTX servers. Oh well. Only, what we got, October, November, December, January, 3 months to go and we can get away from this shit. I hadn't noticed that. Yeah. Ah, it's stabilised. There was an incident. It was a moment of worry. The long grass, of course, they can still see you through because it's not real. And you can't see them. Though I did see that one. At least I didn't go for the heli. That was my first thoughts. Let's go to the heli. Oh, stop complaining, Goblin. You've been worse. You've been to the mouse. No, not at all. That's still vanilla, unless some mod's playing with it. Might be the sleep mod that's adjusted it, but I've not changed it. That's the only mod that we've got that adjusts things. And I can do stuff in there, so I can look at the JSON and see whether they've got an adjustment on it. But I'm running it stock. Yeah, I don't mind it as long as it works. Like, I don't mind that it's harder. It becomes more survival as long as it's intended to be. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we went flashing blood, did we? We got very close. You used to be able to sleep and it would give you a boost to putting your stats up. But they've obviously taken that mod off. Or that configuration off. Chuckles calls it the dirty pond, where you come to eat in an emergency. Yes, Chuckles. A hacksaw. We can go raiding. You are a star. So guys, we're just doing some general admin while I'm waiting for my blood to go up. This one needs to go in here. Not exact. Or maybe next to it as a base building. That's the other base building one. Ammo. Reading. First aid. Fire lighting. That's food. Knives. So. Keys. Food. Don't know what that really comes as, but we'll keep it here for the moment. Base building. Building. Base building. Taking ages to go up still, but maybe that's just a mechanic now that we have. So I need one more box. We can turn into food and first aid and stick it over there next to the flag. Because that makes sense to me. Huh. Blood's gone up. Yeah. That should help. This means we have to be more careful, doesn't it? So that's going to be food. I suppose meds probably at the moment until we get better storage. And repair kits and that sort of shit. Ready to turn into stuff. Emergency knife can sit in there. That's ready to turn into stuff, which we do in a second. Okay. Okay. Yellow now. So it's going the right way at last. That comes there. Right, then let's get this sorted. PKM. 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 Get that emptied. Probably doesn't help that I'm cold. It doesn't help that I'm tired. It doesn't help that I'm thirsty. In the game's eyes. All my clothes are pretty much ruined now. Here we go. Here we go. Empty tins. Firelighting. Soon to be repair kit. Meds. Repair kits. Another one somewhere. Meds. Blueprints. Yeah. Miscellaneous at the moment. Get ammunition switched over. A lot of sorting. It's very Tetris, isn't it, at the moment? Gun cleaning kit. So, somewhere in here, 6 rags and one of them. And it's glitched underneath. How surprising. So, sewing kits, we can make them. Sewing kit's done. Drop the battery off on the other side. You've got another rope, so this time we won't. We'll do it in the middle. Oh, it was rags, wasn't it? That was foolish of me. I'm so stupid, Goblin. That done. Drop the nails off. Blueprints. Nothing else there that's important. Air batteries can go in the bottom here for the moment. As can that. About the rain outside. Right, let's get this organised. Knives. Raiding tools. Keys and key cards. Batteries going elsewhere. That's me sorted. Right then. It's about to fucking tip down, isn't it? I could do with warming up. We can't. This won't allow a fire to be lit, but it might allow us a fire here because it won't know about that roof. They might not also. Every chance of it lighting now. Sleeping at night, not warm yet, with a full belly. Should get me the best boost I can get without a sleeping bag. Then we can go out and worry about water. Clothing. And basically everything. But we're doing all right. We're still alive. That's what matters, isn't it? That's what matters. Only just, though. So, guys, we'll be on for about another hour and a quarter. Then I'll stop, have some food, and then I'll come back on for probably 7 o'clock till 10. And that'll be it for the weekend. And then I'll be back on again Friday. Probably, maybe Monday, but probably Friday. Because we're away doing other things Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and next Sunday. We did 6 hours this morning. We'll get 3 hours in now, and then we'll get 3 hours in later. At least we are recovering. That's the one good thing about this. Even if it has been a challenge. We only went out to get a barrel. That didn't happen. Right then, time to wake up. I think that's had enough of a boost. That can go in there. Yeah. No point losing that. That needs to stay there. Right then, so we need water. That's our next problem. Reluctant to put the meat. It'll just go off anyway. So I might as well carry it with me and eat it as we're moving. Water hunting it is. I think we can repair, actually. They're okay. That's fucked. That can be repaired. Fucked. Dead, dead, dead. Doesn't really matter. Dead. Okay. water hunting, which will be Sinstock down near the police station. Oh, full stomach. Blood is nearly there. Health certainly is nearly there. Yeah, we're all right. That went quite well. Apart from the hour to regen. About to get an almighty thunderstorm and rain. Make our way down and then we'll fill up the water and start searching for clothing. We need replacement clothing for sure. Probably search the police station, see if we can get a only badly damaged stab vest, because that would be a hell of an improvement. need more nails now we've got another code lock. We need another 2 boxes probably to finish off another pod. And I really want to look at incorporating one of the greenhouses inside a pod. Because then we can get seeds and at least grow food at base as well. Didn't bring anything stupid with me, did he? Yeah, just everything's ruined. That's alright. Need more clothing as well to rip up to turn into rags. But first port of call is water. And then drop one of the waters at base, so we've got water ready to go. Hi, Ryan. No, it wouldn't fit in the barn. Far too big for that. Where is it? Somewhere here, wasn't it? Oh, it's on the corner up there. Okay. Losing health already because I've... Yeah, because our clothes are all fucked. You'd probably want the cow barn. You might fit it inside a cow barn. Like the big farmer's barn. That would probably work. Like that one there. Block off the back door. Block off the side doors. Build the house in the middle. And then airlock it all the way out. And then if you upgrade the house to have the well, you've got a well in there as well. You want to do the hunting shop on the off chance we get a scope. Rucksack for base, isn't it? Fucking metal. Gonna get all excitable. Yeah, not a quick thing, but because you get a well with it and a fireplace, and you can code lock it, but only one door code lock, it's certainly a long-term thing, but a really nice thing to have because of the well. Having a well in camp is massive. I need that saw. So do I. So do I. Streamer loot. If I had streamer loot, I wouldn't be all my clothes wouldn't be fucked. But yeah, I know how it feels. What's it doing on there? A second, let's just see. Oh, okay. YouTube's updated some stuff that I can do on a stream. Okay. Obviously back in the chosen ones. Or I've come up at a high enough level to become a chosen one. Here comes the rain again. What I've got to look into is YouTube are about to launch the ability of streaming like I am now, but it going out of a short stream in short form at the same time. Which, as much as I have no interest in that, I know a lot of people watch on mobile. Always worth checking in case the crate spawned in there, someone else has opened it and left stuff behind. You never know. No, I don't need it. Long term, having a light in the base. Second fucking drum mag. I don't mind if I do. I don't really know what we're searching for now. We're just searching. Anything useful, I think, is the answer. I don't need any barrels now, mate. How come you and I are following ourselves around the map now, monkey? You have to on my type of servers, though, don't you? Because the loot is just so shit. Don't get me wrong, if I found a barrel, I'd walk the bugger home. I can't do anything about that. I'm only having one at a time spawn in, monkey. We need more players to solve that. If I'm only having one at a time spawn in, and I've got like 20 minutes between each spawn before it respawns a new one, the only way to solve it is more players. Same with the suppressors, one at a time. All the high tier stuff, one at a time. in tier 4 areas. The trouble is, players just aren't enough players on the server. That's life. I can't do anything about it. What works to our advantage is you can't carry a shed load of kit at the same time. So, and we've got so much ruined gear all the time that players tend to move with 1 or 2 weapons. You know, people are triple carrying, but having to drop stuff all the time just to deal with stuff. But that's life. Nothing I can do about it. Unless we get more players. More players means they're being picked up and not being replaced for 20 minutes. We'd find less of them. But I've got loads of suppressors that don't fit any weapons. And we don't have a massive amount of storage now, so when you go into somewhere like Tissy, it's not like you can come away with loads of guns. Unless you go in with empty rucksacks. So I can sort of live with it. I like the weapons pack. I like what it adds. You shouldn't find any now, because I've moved the ATV, if it's working correctly, into endgame only, and it's fully ready to go. Just needs a spark plug, and the spark plug is in the endgame crate or ultra crate to stop everyone having them, though I'll give them away on every event. Not like the feeling of that building. Too many fucking bad experiences of black markets in those. You can have a tyre repair kit. Come on, Mr. Bear, where are you? But they shouldn't be spawning in ruined now, as I said. They should spawn in pristine on the one vehicle only. This might take a few days to sort themselves out of loot doing it. What I didn't want is a world where everybody had an ATV. I wanted it to feel like a reward as part of the end game reward. So you can get one earlier if you get a full NBC suit and you get the spark plug from Alta. Because obviously once you've got the quad bike, moving around the map's easy. Might need to go home. Boots are fucked. So I didn't use any admin mode to push it out. All I did was push it. Obviously I was invisible, so I couldn't be shot when I pushed it, but it pushed out fine. No interest in that. Right, do this L shape and then push home. Yeah, I'm getting cold and I've outstayed my welcome. And we got some loot to move home, so that's not a bad thing. You bitch. I'd like a barrel at home for cooking, but it's not essential because we can cook inside the house anyway. I need another 3 boxes of nails probably now, though we do have a swipe card for Nova. And Green Mountain. So I think we'll make our way home. I will go offline in the real world and cook some food and come back on. It's coming up to 6 o'clock UK. 5:30. And these boots need repairing. time is next restart? Should be 7 PM. Should be. If it's, or just after, if it's on track. Because it was 7 AM, 1 PM, 7 PM, 1 AM, 7 AM. If anyone's interested in playing the server, details are on your screen now. We only have rain for 1 period a day. We just make sure it's bad. Most items spawn in fuck, and 60% nerf of all items, up to 99% of some. And you can play as duos if you wish to. 15 code locks max. Kill on site fully allowed. Base raiding is via a tablet or a hacksaw for the container bases. I'm doing the same thing. I'm going to go home now, log out, have some food, sort my life out, come back on and do 3 hours this evening. Maybe just over before I go to bed. I need to find more nails. Need clothing. I realised if you're putting the advert out in the middle of a fucking thunderstorm, might not be the best time to do it. It's alright though. Just a hard server, that's all it is. It's not impossible, it's not the hardest out there. Certainly not the easiest. It's set just about right, so I believe that new players can play it fine. We don't get many complaints. Monkey would like it harder, I believe. But I don't want that type of server. Weapons are always a bit of a problem, because of there's not enough players on ciphering the weapons, so there are high tier weapons all over the place. So that's life. I can't solve that. Well, I suppose I can, but it would involve me taking the server offline for a lot longer. Oh, we'll have that. Free sewing kit, thank you very much, Mr. Zombie. A few extra recipes to make things easier. Not a massive amount. So you have bad weather, followed by light rain, followed by a clear night, followed by fog in the morning, and then a restart, and then sun right up till for about 4 hours, 4.5 hours of sun and heat. Getting warmer and warmer and warmer, and then rinse and repeat. The 30 slot server, but after Christmas it will move to probably a 60 slot server when we move provider. But after Christmas we might leave Chernarus. I don't know yet. I'm still working that out in my head. I'd like to find something that had a single player quest in that wasn't fucking Deer Isle. Because Deer Isle shit as a PvP server. Too big. Livonia doesn't work because the bunker's a two-player thing. Namalsk is too small for anything more than 30 players, really. And a lot of people get pissed off with base building on Namalsk. And it doesn't really work because of the events that don't recognise third-party bases unless you patch them to work. Cookie's Barn. I say Cookie's Barn, he built up here on Aftermath solo. So forever will be known as Cookie's Barn. Check for a box of nails. Thank you, Gurmit. I'm doing alright today. My numbers are good. Sunday. And also a lot of the big players are streaming Battlefield 6, and if people aren't interested in Battlefield 6, then they need somewhere else to watch DAYZ. But I've gone up 5 subs today. I'm really impressed. Nice. YouTube has to get used to my new streaming schedule because it's not every night anymore, and adjust its algorithm based upon that. Also, longer streams work better. Always have done. So this is like a 3 hours, 2.5 hour stream, just over. It won't do as well as my one this morning that was 6. I want to get to the position that on a Saturday, when I'm not working the Sunday, that I do like a 12-hour stream on the Saturday. Start at 5 in the morning, finish at 5 in the afternoon. Because the algorithm will love it. And if you keep the algorithm on side, it keeps recommending you. But if I do the 12-hour streams on Saturdays, I'll no longer do Friday nights. So I've got to work it out in my head yet. Because the 6 hours today was fine, I just felt a little bit tired. I probably could have done 12 hours. Just got to work out what I want to do and how I want to do it. We're not there yet. Dirty Lake. Chuckles caught it. Five of us online. No, 4. Bad weather. People go, fuck that, I'm not playing that. I get it. Can't be fucking asked to worry about you today, Mr. Zombie. sweet home. Right then, what are we dropping off from where? Saw, because we don't have enough of them. There. Camnet on that door. Good. Rucksack on there. Excellent. Spare mag. There. Spare mag there. Military battery is raiding. That's down there. That needs to go somewhere, and I'm not sure where. It won't. It will, won't it? If I go the other way, if I pick that rucksack up, put it inside first, then stick it on the slot, it'll hold it in there. That's fine. Fire lighting. Needs to go with fire lighting. Spare food into here. Good. Spare clothing. Can we stick the shamag on there? Good. Spare rope is another sewing kit. Yeah, 100% monkey. Bad weather. Best time to hit loot. High tier. Leave the Zeds alive. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That Warthog dead. We'll drop that one off, I think. We've got good water in camp. That seems like the right thing to do. Boots I need to repair, which is the most dead one. That one. That done. I'd say we're pretty good to go. Right, guys, thank you for watching. As I said, I'll be back in about an hour and a quarter, hour and a half-ish. Gonna have some food first, then come back on. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the interaction. Thanks for the chat. Remember, if you've got a goblin in your sights, miss.